Tensions in the Taiwan Strait have simmered for decades, but what if China were to take Taiwan by force? For Western nations, the consequences would be swift and severe. Taiwan produces over 60% of the world's semiconductors and over 90% of advanced chips. A Chinese takeover would put critical tech supply chains, from smartphones to fighter jets, at Beijing's mercy. Markets would plunge. Investors feared geopolitical risk, and a conflict over Taiwan could erase trillions in global wealth overnight. The South China Sea is a lifeline for global trade. A Chinese military foothold in Taiwan would give Beijing dominant control over major shipping lanes, threatening Western supply chains from Asia to Europe. Western governments would face enormous pressure to respond. Sanctions on China, likely harsher than those imposed on Russia, would disrupt global commerce, trigger inflation, and force companies to rethink their entire supply strategies. The US and its allies might bolster military forces across the Pacific, risking a new Cold War, or worse, a direct military confrontation. Expect a massive shift in manufacturing, with Western companies scrambling to move production out of China and Taiwan. But rebuilding these supply chains could take years, at enormous cost. The public would feel the impact too: higher prices, disrupted tech availability, and economic uncertainty. Political leaders would face growing pressure at home, and growing divisions abroad. A Chinese takeover of Taiwan wouldn't just reshape Asia, it would redefine the global order. For the West, the consequences would be economic, strategic, and deeply personal.